pinner, and that's why we've got the 3-2 split decision. Casting vote from one of the judges, having scored it as a draw. We move on, and De Pinner now has to face the fury of Mardi Pavizzi in the quota bout.
That should be a really fun bout. Lots to look forward to, of course, but plenty in front of us here.
Yeah, Liu Chang of China, People's Republic of China, very impressive yesterday in defeating European silver medalist Barasham Haratunyan of Armenia. Allotey, well, he came through a tight one against Kyrgyzstan's Anvershan Kodziev. He was good value for the win, we felt.
Yeah, I was glad to see him win along with you, Rory. I think that he was more than meritorious of that one, and it's earned him this chance now.
Yeah, Kodziev did a good job of acting as the spoiler, didn't he, in that bout? And Allotey was getting frustrated, but at the beginning of the third round, he just changed something, and it really made a big difference, because he looked like he might be on his way out, but he managed to get it back together. He did have a point deducted, but still managed to get through. There's the Chinese contingent cheering on Liu Chang. There's our referee from France, Abderrazak Mouni. Haven't seen too many African boxers into the latter stages here. Allotey, Ghana, who had Samuel Taki won a medal at Tokyo 2020. Allotey will have ambitions of doing the same, but he has to get past this man, and Chuang, Liu Chang, he's a handful. He's quick and he's sharp.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's got that speed off the spot. He was quite heavily marked up over the left eye, was Liu Chang, in the previous fight, so seems to have had some running repairs done, and that looks to be okay. The tape that was on there is off, and Allotey trying to hold the centre ring, and as you say, and fly the flag a little bit for the African continent as well, going deep into this qualification tournament here for the Olympic Games.
Liu with the left hand a bit lower, otherwise they're, I'd say, almost similar in style.
Yeah, there's a kind of mirror image there, but that low left hand, as you say, firing up from the hip, that means it's out of the eye line. Slight difference. Allotey's head movement not quite as crisp as Liu's.
It's Allotey's turn to hold that left down near his thigh. Right over the top from Allotey, and again starting to get through midway through the first round. A little bit of wrestling on the ropes. Just the two seeming to cancel each other out a bit in these early stages.
Yeah, neither man sitting down on their punches, neither man committing with more than one shot. So they're happy to just peck and paw and move away, do the work that got them to this stage. But at some point, someone's going to have to try and take the control of this round. The referee's trying to encourage them to box out of the clinch, but they're basically just leaning on and waiting for him.
Eventually calls break. Not sure this is a particularly easy round to score.
Not a particularly easy round for either boxer as well. Liu and Allotey. You can see there, when you're into the last 15 seconds and you're still having a swing and a miss and you're the level that Liu is, it shows you how good Allotey is as he lands a crisp right hand, but also it was quite well ridden, so it's a real pick-em round.
I think Allotey, that shot there, and There was one sort of midway during the round when he had Liu near the ropes, a couple of overhand rights. I think that might have been enough for the Ghanaian, but we shall see what the judges made of it, and that shows what I know.
No, I think what you're saying there is what people are seeing themselves when they're watching at home. The eye-catching work, a couple of big right hands, but in terms of actually controlling the ring, pushing the action and trying to go for it, one of those big right hands was caught on the shoulder. The other one, Liu kind of rode it back a little bit. And then when you're down at that ringside position looking up, a kind of short effective work there from Liu Chang. However, I don't think it was a 10-9 round across the board.
Because he didn't land that many shots.
No.
Neither man did.
No.
It's a tricky one. That's the one where you look at it and think, well, that's a 10-10 round if that was possible, but it's not in this style of boxing.
I know what you mean, though. It was a very close round.
Round 2.
A little bit, I wouldn't say too much adjustments needed for Theophilus Allotey. Just if he can get that backhand involved a little bit. It's the in and out rhythm of Liu Chang.
Allotey making a bit more of an effort to close that gap between the boxers. Trying to commit a bit more to attack. But Liu doing a good job of wrapping him up. It's been a bit messy, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's one of those rounds, as you say, where they're cancelling each other out. You're seeing the height of both of their ambitions, but not the quality of their boxing skill. I think as well, Liu, as he almost gets thrown out into the coaching corner there, just held back up there. Right, the Ghanaian coaching corner team. Likewise, Liu looks to be okay. I was looking at the back foot of Liu. He's always up on his toe, which means that he can get in and out like a spring. And then when he does land that right hand, he can extend right through. Just those minor differences helping him so far. But Allotey very much in this.
Good head movement there from Liu to get out of the way. In fact, Allotey overhand right. Didn't get out of the way of that one.
Decides to have a little march across the ring there. The referee probably could step in a little bit earlier. We've seen there's no desire to work out of the clinch. But just having a little word to them there just to say, came here to box, not to dance.
Say Allotey's not out of this, but he's finding it a bit of a struggle. Just can't get his shots away. Ah, there's a point deduction for Liu. So that could change the complexion of the contest. There's a good right from Allotey. He did take one beforehand.
He landed a good uppercut and talk about trying to compound that point being taken away for Liu, who looked incredulous. But Allotey, as we said, this could help him.
10 seconds to go. Can he produce a big finish? There's the bell.
Ring B, end of round 2.
Just not convinced. If he didn't get round 1, I'm not sure he's going to get round 2 either.
Well, let's find out, because the judges are going to give us their opinion.
Well, he did get round 2 on a couple of the scorecards. But Liu Chang is 1 point up on 3 of them.
So Allotey needs the round of his life.
He does. It's not, even though it's 3-2, it's not massively dissimilar to the usual situation when you drop 2 rounds 10-9. Because even if he does get level, the chances are the judges will go for Liu after that point deduction.
No, I think so. Liu Chang still has to keep honest, but just if he can keep behind the jab and do what he's been doing, get in, get out, pick his shots, it should be not a formality, but it should be something that he's more than capable of doing, and that reason we'll see Allotey come forward and throw punches in bunches. Good right hand, gets caught a little bit on the shoulder of Liang there.
Another word for the Chinese. Another point could be important, but Allotey really going for it now in round 3. He needs to.
Yeah, he does, and there's no question that Liu Chang from the People's Republic of China will be in top condition. He'll be able to go with plenty of stamina as he steps through there. And he's determined not to be bullied out of this one.
Misses with the uppercut. And Allotey, he's really got to dig deep here. 2 minutes and change to keep his Olympic dreams alive.
Yeah, the Ghanaian just going all with the backhand there. Just trying to figure out, is his front hand... No, he's still using it. Sometimes he can be injured. You end up relying on one hand more than the other. But this will all suit Liu Chang, who's pretending to work out of the clinch.
Yeah, he's not doing that at all, is he?
Yeah.
He's looking at the referee like, I'm not doing anything. It's like...
that imploring look.
It's a good jab there from Liu. That comes Allotey, and he needs to throw more punches. Right from the Chinese. And the left counter.
There's a little look of resignation on the face of Theophilus Allotey. Can he change his stars for the Black Star team? Good work from Liu Chang, just holding the centre, doing exactly what we said he needed to do before this round began.
Allotey just seems to have slowed down a little. Liu looks the fresher. There's a beautiful left hook from Liu. And he's the one who's punching and spinning.
Yeah, he's turned on the style, he's put on the pressure. Liu Chang determined to finish with a flourish. Gets Allotey up on his toes. More in survivor mode now. That look of resignation will be mirrored, I would imagine, across the scorecards, because Liu, well, in lieu of finding out if he's won or not, he's landing another couple of big shots. Team China, I think, will be celebrating at the end of this one.
Just over 10 seconds remaining, and Allotey, I find these tactics somewhat puzzling at the end, because he must know he's behind. Maybe he doesn't know he's behind. Well, he's got his arm up in the air. I mean, have his
kidology.
I think the corner might have made a miscalculation here. I don't know if they've looked at the scorecards and seen something we haven't, but he needed to win that last round.
Yeah, and Liu Chang
convincingly, and he didn't.
It was the other way around. Liu Chang did his job, got behind the jab, good clean boxing.
I think Allotey's going to be pretty disappointed in about 30 seconds time, because I don't think it's kidology. I think he thinks he's won this.
Let's see, it could be a rude awakening for him. Theophilus Allotey gave it everything. But the Ghanaian, I don't think will garner enough attention from the judges. Liu Chang was effective, he was aggressive, he was organised. Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by split decision in the blue corner, representing China, Liu Zhuang.
Liu Chang gets the decision. It's a split decision, which isn't a surprise. It would be 3-2. No, 4-1 in fact. Okay.
Yeah, the scores were as wide as it looked on that last viewing, especially in that last round, and that's very impressive to step up like that when you're under a bit of pressure. Good performance from Liu Chang, deserving of that one.
Perhaps Liu got that last round on all 5 scorecards. We'll find out in a minute, but I don't think there was much doubt he was the better boxer. I thought Allotey did enough to take round 1, but after that, the Chinese took control.
Yeah, as you say, Liu Chang did take control in key stages and key moments. Some good work, of course, from Allotey. Did extremely well to make it through yesterday, but his Olympic journey comes to an end.
Ring B, bout number 400.
3 judges giving
category 51 kilogram.
Liu Chang round 3.
Estonia. Judge 1 Uzbekistan, Judge 2 Kazakhstan.